it's me Selena from Vintage Gaudi. Welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel and welcome to another flea market toy hunting tour video. I'm in Zurich right now and it is the 13th of September. Hopefully you can hear me. It is quite loud at the moment. 13th of September, Saturday, and I spontaneously decided to go to a flea market. So actually 2 flea markets on the plan today. First I didn't want to come here because I was so exhausted from the work week that I had, because I had to work more than usual because we are like in the finishing periods of the finance aspects, etc. and so on, so I spare you the details, but that means I have to work more than usual and I'm so tired, so I was really sleeping late and yeah, right now it is almost 11, so I'm quite late at the flea market right now, but let's see and hope they have still something cool left for me. So yeah, let's go. This is from a Kelly. It's really cute. Oh, I see dolls. Let's hope they are Barbies and not only action figures. Really something interesting. Eventually I came too late. Oh my god, what did they do with that doll? Oh no. I spotted more toys. What again? Pretty. Broken. So now I'm at the second flea market here in Zurich. The first one was nice, they have pretty much stuff of toys, but simply nothing really that I wanted. There's been a Sun Sensation Barbie in original outfit, etc., but I do have her already, so not really what I'm interested in. So I found a G2 McDonald's pony for 70 cents. I guess that's good, but other than that, nothing. So my hopes are high for the second flea market. Yeah, let's see if they have something cool, nice for me. This is looking fun. First I thought it might be like from Barbie, but it is not. I'm not sure. So cool. Oh my goodness, I almost missed this one here. Crazy. Oh my god, look what I do have here. Everything with the fashions for 50 Swiss francs. I'm freaking out right now. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. It is a Fashionqueen and the head of a ponytail, I don't know which one. Plus So the head of a ponytail and the Fashionqueen with wigs. So I do have all 3 wigs, the fashions. Need to go through that all, and then I bought the Polly Pocket, the lovely kitty. I do have it already, but it was 10 Swiss francs and complete with the cat and the Polly. So I think I can put that into a trade or something like that. And the G2 McDonald's My Little Pony. I was not expecting that. A Fashionqueen Barbie. I don't have her. I don't have a Ponytail Barbie, vintage one, so I just need a body for it. But thank God. I see Skydancers.
Sì, aspetta che mo te lo faccio vedere.
Ah, molti grazie.
And
Questo?
Questo.
To. Glielo faccio vedere.
E quanto?
25.
5.
quanto è?
Questa?
Sì.
10 franchi.
Questo è?
Anche 10
Anche
franchi.
10.
10. Perché queste sai come vanno?
Sì, sì, sì.
Queste hanno 30 anni.
Oh, vabbè.
Io ho pregunto la mia sposa. La mia Madonna.
Ah,
10
la
Swiss
tua
francs
Madonna.
per
Yeah.
Vai al
thing. I think that's okay,
tua
fair price, but I see another dollar.
Molti grazie.
Yeah, grazie mille.
E quella?
Questa?
Sì, la poppa.
Questa?
Sì,
Questa anche 10 franchi.
anche 10 francs.
Sì. Questa farà qualcosa, però io non la so manovrare.
Sì. Oh,
Questa anche è vecchia.
vecchia,
È di
sì.
mia figlia era.
Oh.
Lei ha 36 anni.
Ah, circa come io,
come
sì,
te.
sì.
Sì, 10 franchi.
10 franchi, sì.
Però sono molto belle.
Sì, sì.
Sia questa, quella.
Questo.
Sì.
Okay, what is going on right now? This is crazy. This flea market is crazy. I was not expecting that. I do have Skydancers. I have a doll that I need to look up. That is probably not on the footage. And after I paid the other stuff, she saw. She grabbed a bag from underneath the table that I did not see, and she's like, "Oh, I do have here more. In there, more Barbies." I don't know what it's called, Pixie something, and I found not directly Kelly doll, but that doll that goes into the Lucy Locket with Polly Pocket. So the Lucy Locket collaboration with Polly Pocket, that doll I found in there. Oh my God, that's so crazy. Paint and Dazzle Barbie for sure, and I'm not sure if it's Feeling Fun or Something Fun Barbie. I do have both of them, but the one came with the fashions for the Paint and Dazzle, which I'm missing. So, oh my God, and Skydancers, so crazy. And now welcome to the haul part of this video. This is actually a crazy flea market haul. I was totally not expecting to find anything nice because the first flea market was technically sort of a flop, but the second flea market definitely delivered. So I found a lot of great stuff here. Let me just start first with the ponies. So I have found at the first flea market this G2 McDonald's My Little Pony. It is a double for me, but I thought I could include that in a tiny little trade box, so like a gift or so, a little extra. It does not take up much space, and I think it's cute though, because it has still the gems in the eyes, which is amazing. It has this molded on backpack kind of thing, really nice. Condition wise it's not the best. I will of course and certainly definitely clean this one before I put that into a trade. And in the footage you have seen, it was like in that sort of bag or what it was with a ton of other little tiny figurines. So I paid 70 cents for this pony, which is good. So due to the condition he has or it has, so I will definitely clean that one and give it a nice shiny look again, and then it can join a little trade box. On the second flea market, yes, this is all the finds from the second flea market. I have picked up this My Little Pony as well, also a G2 version from McDonald's, one that I don't have, so that is really cool that this one can stay in my collection. I picked it up from the same seller I got the Polly Pocket and the Barbie, but from those things I come later to it. So I picked up this one here, really cool, and I did not notice directly there at the table or at the booth that this one has a movable head. So this is also kind of interesting and really nice. So yeah, also both gems included. Condition wise, this is definitely better condition than the other ones. No staining at all. Really excellent. A little bit of what is it here? A little bit of coloring or something, but that is definitely something I can get off after cleaning. So really nice. And this one was 2 Swiss francs, which I think is too high for this pony, but I got this lot here and the Polly Pocket for quite a good deal, so I was not negotiating about this pony actually. So yeah, really cool and happy find. This one can stay in my collection, the other one will go into a trade box. And then where do I want to go next? Yeah, let's stay with the ponies. So I got this one here. This pony was actually from the other seller who I bought the Skydancers and this doll and this stuff here, and she gave me this pony for free. So this is definitely also a pony that I will not keep. I'm not into these versions of ponies. I cannot even tell you what version it is, if it's like generation 5, generation 4, 3.5, whatever, I don't know. I don't care actually, also not, because this is definitely something I will not keep. So eventually it goes also into a trade box, or I will redonate it. But I got it for free, which is kind of cute and nice, and it has tinsel, which I like actually. So yeah, but I'm not into this pony, so yeah. That one can go somewhere else. Then let's continue with this doll over here. This is actually, or the finds from this part over here is not in the footage, because that was happening after I paid for the doll and the Skydancers. I paid those things, and you have heard me talking Italian because that seller was Italian or Italian speaking, and then she was talking about, oh, these are all the things from her daughter, and she doesn't want them anymore, and she has a bag with more, and I did not see that bag actually because it was underneath the table, and I simply did not see that. And then she pulled out this bag, and in there were more nice toys, like more 90s Barbies and more different other things, and this one was in there too. I definitely recognize this one here. It is from the Little Secrets. I call it the purple doll. I'm sure eventually this Little Secrets doll has a name, eventually or not, I'm not sure. But I do already have one. And this one here was in another box, and I initially didn't want to keep it. I even took her to the Think Pink Beate's event and tried to sell her, but nobody wanted her. So in the end, I decided to keep her because the color scheme looked really cool. And so I saw this doll and I definitely recognized them. I mean, they have the same labels of S for Secrets. Really nice. And then I thought, oh, I have to pick up this doll to give my doll that I have a friend. And she's really cool. She has this purple and pink color combo, which I really, really like. Eyes color, she has more blue eyes, which is really, or no, more into the green eyes, while the other one has more the dark blue. So you see the difference, which is really cool. I don't know much about this toy line. So I cannot tell you a lot about it. It is from Mattel, definitely. It says here the mold is from 1993, so eventually it's from 1993, eventually 1994. And the gimmick from these Little Secrets is actually they came with sort of little charms and stickers, and they supposed to be hiding inside of her hair, which I found an interesting gimmick. So inside of her hair there were like this little charm and stickers, and this hair is kind of pulled together like in this sort of high ponytail sort of thing or pixie tail thing. and then in here should be like this charm and sticker, and the gimmick is you collect them all, so you got all the charms and you can do like a little bracelet for yourself, which is kind of funny. This doll is definitely missing the hairband, so like for example this one here, this is the original hairband, so this one is definitely missing that one, but other than that it is kind of cute doll, really nice, and I got also, I would say in total, a really good price for them all. So for the Barbies, these two Barbies, this one here, this one was there more, and the fashion piece, so I paid 14 or 15, I guess. I paid 15 Swiss francs for them also. I think it is kind of okay. For 4 dolls, one fashion piece, and she is wearing the original or parts of her original fashion. So that is great. Yeah, back to this one, Little Secrets doll, a really cute one. I can't wait to give her a give her a cleaning and try to get her hair back nice, smoothly again. I hope I can do it. It is still really kind of stuck together, so I hope I can, with carefully combing, etc., tons of conditioner, eventually boil wash, give her hair back, so she can definitely stay and she will be a companion for my other doll. Then let's go continue with this one here. For example, we got this one here. I definitely recognized immediately because this is actually something a little bit more special. This is the doll from the Lucy Locket. So if you don't know Lucy Locket was a bigger sized Polly Pocket Compact. It came in different versions. So the most common one here in Switzerland is the heart-shaped one, but there were also houses and different shapes of this Lucy Locket. And Lucy Locket / Polly Pocket, they make kind of a collaboration. Technically, I believe they are from the same brand, so they were from Bluebird Toys, I guess. I'm not sure, but I guess it was that way round. So they made simply this doll. This should be like Polly Pocket in kind of doll size, actually, or sort of it. I don't know. Or is it, was it with Mattel? No, Bluebird. So yeah, I'm correct, with Bluebird Toys. So yeah, and this doll has in her outfit like a pouch in which you can actually stick in a Polly Pocket, sort of like this gimmick right here, and then she can carry Polly Pocket around her house. And inside of the house from Lucy Locket, as I mentioned, really big heart-shaped compact is this doll from, and in there there have been like some spots where you can actually put Polly in there, so really nice. I do have this doll already. She's a double, but she's wearing shoes, which I believe I don't have, or I'm not really 100% sure. So anyways, the doll itself is a double, and this doll eventually goes to my friend, Fountain Mermaid, if she wants it. It is not complete, so of course she's missing Polly Pocket itself, and she's missing her trousers, which are in the same fabric as this pouch over here, and of course the big house, etc., and all the accessories and so on. So yeah, she's missing that, but it is actually quite a nice find, because those Lucy Lockets, if they are complete, they go for quite a high price. And this doll alone will make at least, I would say, 10 or something, so 10 Swiss francs. So really nice, but I'm not considering in selling her. I would rather trade her with something, or yeah, something like that. So a double for me, but I had to pick it up because it's so special and interesting. Then let's go to, where do we want to go next? Let's do the 90s Barbie. So then we're staying more or less in the same lot, at the same seller. So I found there this doll, which is really cool. She's also a double for me, but I had to pick her up because she's wearing part of her original outfit. This is the 1993 Paint and Dazzle Barbie with the original skirt, and I'm missing this skirt actually, so that is why I picked her up. Really cool. So I can give this skirt to my already existing Paint and Dazzle Barbie. So underneath here she's wearing her original top. You see that? And then I can give the skirt to her, so then she has her original outfit, which is really cool. As I mentioned, the doll itself is a double, so mine is definitely right now in better condition because she's already cleaned, etc. So I don't see any use or any reasons to switch her, so I will definitely keep the one that I already have, but taking off her skirt. And this doll goes to someone else. I will not mention too much about it. You will probably see that doll in another on another YouTube account. So yeah, she goes to a friend of mine, and because she does not have it, and it is really cool because this doll has the original earrings still. So this is the Paint and Dazzle Barbie's earrings. Cute, like I would say sort of flowery gimmick or so, with these really big round shaped earrings both sides, and plus she has also her earring, which is her ring, which is amazing. Top wise, I don't know where this top comes from, so in case if you know, please help me out with that. It does not have any velcro in the back, which is interesting. So usually Barbie fashions does have sort of velcro or something. At first I was thinking, oh, this is from Hawaiian Fun, the top, but no, it's not, because Hawaiian Fun would have a different pattern on it. But I like this sort of braiding over here for the what is it called, straps thing part here. So that is really interesting. Please help me out with that, because I would definitely want to keep this dress as well. And of course the top I will want to keep too, and of course the skirt goes to my Paint and Dazzle doll. But where is this from? I don't know. Help me out with that. Anyway, so this is the Paint and Dazzle Barbie. Really nice find. So technically she asks 7 for her, and I think with one part of the original outfit with still the ring and the earrings, I think that's a good price. Then I picked up this doll. I don't know why I picked her up, because she's also a double, but I kind of wanted her somehow. However, this is actually the Fun to Dress Barbie 1992. She's not in best condition, so she got this stain which is really soaked into the plastic, so I probably cannot remove it properly, but she has still her earrings, which is nice. So this Fun to Dress doll came with this sort of green, no, this was more blue sort of towel material, and the lace part in the front. I don't have that outfit actually, so I would really love to have that, but there was also a pink version, but the blue one is the more common one. So yeah, as I mentioned, she's a double, but I don't know, I had to pick her up. I don't know. I was just sort of into a hunt, adrenaline kicking in, because I made great finds before. So yeah, I guess that was the reason why I picked her up. So I do have this Fun to Dress Barbie as well. Then from the same seller, if we are staying just there, so same seller, I picked up this doll. She's not on the footage because this doll was higher up on, I don't know, a shelf or something, and she did not hand me the doll before, so I could not film it. But you hear me talking in Italian how much this doll is. La Popa, I don't know what doll is in Italian, so it was like just the first word that came to my mind, the Popa, La Popa. So yeah, because I definitely knew this is something special and interesting. This is definitely also a Mattel's doll. This is actually, let me just check what I wrote down for this beautiful doll. Penny Secrets, 1994 Penny Secrets by Mattel. She's missing a lot of things. So she's missing a headband that is like in a bow, and in that bow headband there were stickers hidden, so you could pull out the stickers and then stick on her or on an envelope or something like that. But she's missing that headband, unfortunately. She's also missing the stamps. So here in these bottoms from the skirt there should be like stamps, so you could remove them and stamp somewhere. She's missing that too, unfortunately, and she's also missing the pens or pencils. I'm sorry, I always mix them. So she should come with 3 pens, and the gimmick was you can put these pens in here, which is a weird gimmick actually, to put pens in dolls, so especially in this era. So yeah, weird sort of thing. So she's definitely missing that, probably missing more stuff, but what she has is her earrings, and these earrings were actually meant to be like stencils, so you could remove her earrings. Let me just check if I can remove it without breaking anything. So here we go. These earrings, also the one on the other side, so like this heart-shaped one, they were used to be like stencils, so you can draw inside or outside of it, etc. So you got a star and a heart shape, which is really nice, and I'm happy that at least those earrings are still there, which is amazing. So yeah, but other than that, she's missing the most parts, but I'm happy. At least she has her original outfit on, which is great. This material here definitely reminds me of, like, what is it? Crystal Barbie's outfit. So this iridescent crinkly material. And she has still her original shoes, which I really like, so that is amazing. The pants that came with this doll, or the panties actually, no, the pen or pencils is what I wanted to say, had this ruffly material on top of the pencil. So yeah, that is what I can tell you about it. Mattel doll, somewhere here says in Mattel, not sure if the camera can focus it right, but yeah, we got that. Needs a cleaning. Love the rainbow hair, or sort of rainbow hair. We got blue, yellow, and pink, so that is what it is. But in the hair, it looks like then sort of a little bit rainbowy. Really nice. Can't wait to give her this cleaning, and hopefully her hair is then smooth again. And of course, I need to wash her outfit, so it has definitely some stains, but I guess I can remove the most of it. Eventually these are remainings like from the glue from like one of the stickers, etc. So yeah, face wise, so adorable face, really lovely, nice addition. Don't know where to go actually with this doll because it is huge. It is a bigger size doll. Usually I'm not taking, or I'm not buying those size of dolls, but in this case, because it is something special and it looks so cute, I'm picking up because I know it is from Mattel, and yeah, it is something interesting. I'm not particularly in these baby dolls who have like really this babyish gimmick, but more into these ones where you actually got gimmicks like you can stencil something, and if you have the original one, you got stickers, etc. So that was really cool. Now, from the same seller, I also picked up these ones here. I immediately recognized them, or at least one of it. So, this one, so she asked 10 Swiss francs per piece and 10 for the doll itself. So total 30 for these pieces over here, and then she went down to 25, which I think is actually kind of good price, because these Skydancers, which are this doll, or which this doll is, go for quite a high price, especially if they come with the real original launcher. And so I had to pick it up. They are really cool, which makes actually this one my, how many? One, two, if you count the McDonald's Skydancer, then this is my fourth Skydancer, and this is my fifth. So really cool, nice finds. Who is this Skydancer actually? This Skydancer is called April Blossom Skydancer. I believe it is from 1993 or 1994. The Skydancers were released from the company Galoop, and this is her original launcher. So technically she came in a set with this launcher, this doll. Really, really cool. These Skydancers were actually a toy line which was discontinued or recalled actually because it was sort of dangerous. The gimmick is actually put that in the launcher, you kind of pull the string and then they fly through the sky. You see her wings kind of fly, so etc. And she flies in the sky, and sometimes the sky dancers actually could cause like injuries when she's flying around and then it got into a child or whatever, or something like that, or it could destroy the immobilia at home or so. So yeah, they got recalled. Anyways, they're still in the market because they were mass produced actually, so but had to be recalled later on. Really nice find. This is the face from this Skydancer from April Blossom. Really nice. Of course, needs a cleaning. It's a little bit dusty. They came with this hair style, so I definitely want to recreate it. I just see here a little bit of hair, hairband, grading. But I try to do the best out of it, so I will try to recreate the hairstyle. Love this pastel colors. So she has this mint color, this rosish, pinkish thing. This is her wing, so really nice. Love the ballerina tights in rosé. She's a little bit broken down here, so I guess this doll was definitely launched a lot of times, and yeah, but it still works, so that is great. And this is her matching launcher, also this pastel color. So we got here a little bit of lavender too, mint, green, rosé, pink, lavender, purple, so nice. The string, or the piece which the string is actually attached, is this one here, which seems to be a butterfly. And then yeah, as I mentioned, you pull the string. The string itself is also not in the very best condition, so this one has definitely been played a lot of times. I can't wait to clean that as well. So yeah, but I'm really really happy, and she goes to my tiny little kind of Skydancer display, which is amazing. Love that. So this is really really nice find. Not expecting to find Skydancers there. Then at the same table, I have found this one here, which is sort of same as a Skydancer, but here I need your help. I absolutely cannot find out anything about this specific sort of Skydancer. I don't know if it's even an original Skydancer, like from the company Galoop, or if it's from something else. Don't know, but I could, for the heck of myself, not find an information of it. So please help me out with that. Who is this? It has here flying little animals. And I kind of also Google it. So like Skydancer, flying little animals. Nothing showed up from this specific Skydancer piece. So help me out with that. But I had to pick it up because I thought it is so interesting and special. And from the wings itself, it looks so Skydancery. So I'm not sure, but I have to say this must be something from Galoop, right? Or something like that from like the original Skydancers. Anyway, so this is the face. It has this duck face. This is the wings. Unfortunately, here it is loose, and this stains here is what I guess from the glue. So the glue kind of popped out. Here you can see the glue and went through this foamy material. So yeah. Anyways, other than that, really nice. And the launcher was this one here. So I don't know if this is his original launcher from this duck thing, but I could also not find out where this launcher is from, and if it's an older or a newer one. But I believe it is definitely goes into older. No markings at all, sadly, so it does not really help me in any ways. We got here this sort of a shape of the launcher, which I guess here the front looked definitely something like a dolphin or so, or like a fish. And we got here this, yeah, could it be lilies actually? Lily flowers with different other flowers, and here is another different butterfly here attached to the string. So this is really nice. Who is this? Please help me out with that. Is this the original launcher? Who is this character actually? Or if the launcher does not belong to it, where is this launcher from? So please help me out with that, because I really struggle to find out. And also my friend found the mermaid. I asked her, do you have an idea where this is from? And she also searched all these pages from like Skydancer, and there was absolutely no information about this one here. So where is this from? Who is it? Help me out with that. Then let's come to something else. And I picked up this Polly Pocket. So the Polly Pocket was on the same seller or same lot as the Barbie and the G2 My Little Pony McDonald's thing. But I had to pick it up. So she had like, there are many 90s Polly Pockets. All of them I do have. Also, I have this one here. But this cat is actually also a gift or a trait that I wanted to do, and since it is complete, that is also really good. It is not, I mean, for a trait like I don't know if this person even likes Polly Pocket or so, but if not, I mean, it is tiny, it does not take up much space, so I guess it's okay when I put that into the tray box as well. Of course, I will clean that too, but the fact it is complete makes it really amazing. And it was only 10 Swiss francs, which is great. I mean, that is really a good price. So this one here is the Cuddly Kittens Polly Pocket from the year 1993, or Cuddly Kitty actually. It has sort of like this, yeah, what is it? Cozy interior. So we got here on the top level like a beautiful fireplace. Love this comfy sort of, yeah, it's a couch, more chair thing. Really nice looking golden details. We got here not a grandfather clock, but something similar like an old vintage clock. Some picture frames, flower pots, a little carpet in front of the fireplace. We got here another plant, curtains in purple with golden details. So this is really cool. Love that. And on the lower part we got like the bedroom where Polly and actually her kitty is there. And here we got also some cool gimmicks. So when you walk down here into the bedroom, we got a little chair, then the bed is the center part. We got a little carpet in front, the shoes, and you've got a little manatee. So this is really cool. And a night table with a book and I guess a cup of water or so. Really nice. But the gimmick is actually you can open the blanket. And so here you can see a pre-shape for Polly Pocket, so you can place her in there. Polly is wearing her night outfit, her pajama, so really cool. And then you actually can close it, so Polly is cozy underneath her blanket, and here's a bigger spot in which you actually can put the cat. So the cat is kind of sleeping on the blanket, which is a really, really nice gimmick. But if you don't want the cat to sleep on the blanket from the bed, then here is a little drawer, and then you can open that drawer. Let me see if I can do that. So, and then it reveals a little tiny space for the cat. So the cat can sleep beside the bed, which is also kind of funny idea, a nice gimmick. So in this tiny little space, so I mean this is not big. In this tiny little space, we do have two actually gimmicks, or actually three if you count the spot here on the bed. So you can put the cat on the top, or you can put it here into the drawer. So it got here these night sleeps, and you can put Polly in here. So there's no stand or no place for Polly actually where you can actually put her in. But I mean, in this tiny little space, you got so much going on right now, and that is so cool. So I definitely will clean it again and then place it into the tray box. But I think it looks so cool with this cat shape compact in the front. We got the Polly Pocket logo, really adorable. There has been actually also different version in which the interior is more vibrant, but this is more the common version. So I have never come across the other version with the more vibrant interior actually, or I'm not aware of that. So yeah, but really cool. I believe there was also a version of Polly wearing a pink PJ pajama and white dots, but this one here, this more mint colored and white dots pajama is more the common version. So really cool for 10 Swiss francs. Absolutely fair price. Totally love it. Really nice. Then before we come to the Barbies, I want to show you this one here because the Barbies takes up a little bit more space. But on my very last round on this flea market, I have found this t-shirt actually, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I actually have never watched this the Turtle series in TV, but I definitely know them from like the boys who had like figurines, etc., and talking about it. I don't believe this is a vintage one because I believe vintage t-shirts should have like a tag or something vintagey looking, but this one does not. So this one has printed everything here on the t-shirt itself, but it says still Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 100% cotton, definitely cool, size M, and that is really amazing because this one fits me, because usually nowadays sizes M I cannot fit in an M actually. So it really depends, of course, which company is producing them, so etc. and so on. But I have like a large and extra large on some t-shirts, but this one here is an M and it does really fit me, and that is great. I picked it up because not only for the turtles, but most likely also for the color scheme. I love this what is it called, not ombre, there's a tie-dye t-shirt in this purpley pinkish white thing, and then in the front the logo. So I believe this is definitely an older kind of artwork of it, but I'm pretty sure this t-shirt is not old. So well, what does mean old? So I guess like eventually 5 years or so, but not older. So definitely not at the time this series were on TV, I guess. Good quality actually, still super intact, really nice. A little bit paint loss here on the title of the turtles and here as well, but I guess that makes it even more kind of interesting, right? So then it looks more vintage. But definitely a cool t-shirt, love it. Will definitely wear it for some of my toy hunts, I guess. So that is really amazing. Fine for 5 Swiss francs. But now let's come to these ones here, which I would say is definitely some highlights in here. Let me just go for the fashions. So I pre-identified some of the fashions, but I do also have a pile over here, which I don't know if they are Barbie clothing or handmade, or also handmade like homemade or knockoff. But these ones here I have identified, and they are legit 60s Barbies fashions. So let me just put them a little bit together so we can have together what belongs together, so I can show you that a little bit better. This one here, and so we got these fashion packs. So let me just start first of all with this fashion pack here. This is the 1964 number 819. It's cold outside fashion pack. It is unfortunately not complete, but I do have this coat, and I do have the matching hat that goes to it. It should come, I guess, with a second coat in more brownish color, and eventually in with accessories and or shoes at least. So really cool. But this one has definitely the old Barbies fabric tag, really nice material. Quality of these fashions, excellent, excellent, high quality, 60s quality. The matching head to it, so I think this is really, really a good find. Number 819, it's cold outside, red coat and head, really nice. Then the next one is this one here, also not complete, missing some accessories, but I got the, I would say, the eye-catching part of it. 1965, the number 1617, midnight blue. Midnight blue means this is a cape, and it has this faux fur collar around it. We got here like the cape thing where you actually put the arms through, and then the matching skirt in the same blue material, shiny material, and the silver details. So funny ways, I let me just see, but I could not see a tag. Is the tag here on the skirt? Ah, yeah, the tag is over here on the skirt, but it is not on the cape. So I was first thinking, is this really Barbie or so? Does it belong somewhere? But then when I researched, I found out, well, Midnight Blue 1965. Really, really amazing fashion pack as well. Then we come to this fashion pack over here, which is from 1964, the number 957, Knitting Pretty. Knitting Pretty means, no wait, I've just mixed a little bit. So Knitting Pretty is, so we got more fashion packs. So this one is Knitting Pretty. Eventually with these tights, I'm not sure, but Knitting Pretty has this sort of it's not a vest, but short sleeves top, and a matching skirt and a matching pullover, all in this. Oh, this is knitting, and this sort of vest is knitting. This is a regular kind of jersey fabric, I believe, or so, but really cool. Also here the pullover has the tag, but the other fashion pieces does not have any tag, and it came with some sort of tights, but on the pictures these tights appeared more darker, so I'm not sure if these are really their original tights, but I placed it over here, so I don't know where the tights originally go, but most likely probably to this set. So yeah, I got this Knitting Pretty from 1964. Now we're coming to 1965 again, and we got here the number 1629, Skater's Waltz. So waltz like a waltzer, you know, this dance kind of thing. Skater Waltz is it called. Not complete again, but pretty much the most stunning parts are here. So I got this sort of ballerina-ish outfit. So we got the top and this skirt with the velvet material, really nice. YKK zipper, which is also an indication that it is authentic Barbie. So we got also again the tag, but in the early 60s Barbie fashions with zippers were used these YKK zippers. So that is about it. Really nice. A little bit discolored unfortunately over here, but I tried to wash it and hopefully it comes off. And these are the matching pieces, some gloves and this headband, and it should come with ice skating shoes as well. So and probably something more or so, but I do have this and I think it's great. So now looking back, I believe the ties belong more to this set than to the other one, the Knitting Pretty. So here we go with the tights. I guess they go to this set. Then I have this one here, which is from 1966, the number 1652, Pretty as a Picture outfit. Really nice. Also, this is not complete, but I guess the most stunning parts I do have. I have this hat in this caro fabric, really nice, and then the matching skirt to it. Also here the caro, same as the hat, and this black kind of counterpart of it. It has this tiny little flower, which is great, and it has a little gem in there. Also YKK zipper, and somewhere is eventually the tag, I believe. So where can we find it? Oh yeah, in here is the tag. Oh my goodness, here, Barbie Mattel tag. Not complete fashion pack, but still a great find from 1966. And then I do have this second swimsuit, which I'm pretty sure it is Barbie, but this kind of red swimsuits came in many sets, came also in some of the fashion packs, but I believe this could be also one from the Ponytail. So the Swirl Ponytail, which you can see in here, then later on, did also came in a red swimsuit. So I don't know if it's hers because she's wearing one, so that is technically a double, but I'm pretty sure this is Barbie. So in case if you know this is a specific Barbie fashion piece or a specific fashion pack fashion piece, please help me out with that. But I'm pretty sure it is Barbie. So I keep it. Now, let's come to the fashions that I could not identify. So in case if you know, please help me out with that. I got this one here, this apron, which is really nice. It has a sewn-on pockets, but other than that, they are like more, yeah, this is from the fabric, so they're not sewn-on fabric pieces, no tag at all. So I'm not sure where this actually goes, but it looks really cool. So I will definitely keep it, but hopefully you have an idea where this goes. That would be nice. Then I do have these black trousers, which I'm pretty sure belongs also to Barbie, but unfortunately no tag at all. And I cannot tell you if it's 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s fashion. It has this velvet material, but yeah, where does it belong? Please help me out with that. Then I do have this sort of scarf thing. Is this hand knitted, or maybe not hand knitted, of course, but is it like handmade, homemade, or is this actually from a Barbie? Please help me out with that. So I absolutely have no idea. It is actually really well made, so I can consider this some from a Barbie fashion pack or something, but which one? Where is it from? Please help me out with that. And then I found this ribbon, not sure where that actually goes. But also I do have this pullover, which I believe could go into direction Barbie, but also it could be like handmade or homemade. I'm absolutely not sure because it has no tag at all. It is a little bit broken here in the front, so the seaming came off, but it is actually pretty cool pullover. So where does this pullover comes from? Is it homemade? Is it Barbie? Where is it from? I don't know. Then also in there was this top, which I think it's not Barbie, but it is, yeah, crochet. I would say this is definitely crochet. And it has these snaps, but the snaps seems to be bigger than Barbie. It says Prim on it. Prim. I need to research something. So it is actually funny because this has like a string in the middle, so it does not, is it not a top? What is it then? Why do you have this string? Because other than that, the doll would not fit in there if there is this sort of string here in the middle. So I was thinking this is a top because we got here the armholes, but why is here this string? Makes no sense, actually. What is this? Where is it from? Help me out with that. Then I do have this blue skirt. I don't know, is this Barbie, is this homemade? Snap wise, it could definitely be Barbie, but it has absolutely no tag. So here is the snap. But where is this from actually? Material wise, it looks more in sort of linen material. yeah, struggle to identify this one. So please help me out if you have an idea where this blue dress could be from. Then I have this one here, which I'm not sure if this is really Barbie because the snaps on this one here are big. They're really big snaps, but it is well made. So it is really higher quality, not high-end quality, but higher quality of this dress. And as I mentioned, unfortunately, absolutely no tag. So I'm not sure if this once was made like at home. Someone made it like, yeah, for their doll. But where is this ensemble from? It comes with the same material in this mesh material as a top and then the matching, yeah, dress of it. So where is this from? Then I do have this pullover. Also, snap-wise, definitely could be in sort of direction Barbie, but I'm not aware that Barbie has these thicky knitted pullovers actually. So I'm pretty sure this is homemade. So I don't know, but it is actually really well made. So is this Barbie? Is it not? Is it from another doll line? Help me out with that as well. And the same goes with this one here, which here I'm pretty sure this is homemade. So I don't believe Barbie was ever using these big buttons. So not really sure on that. And the matching skirt as well. So I believe this outfit was really homemade for their dolls, but it is really good. So it is a cool, nice ensemble. But I don't think it is authentic Barbie. Let me say that. Then I got this piece, which I don't know where it belongs. I guess this is sort of like a knitting project, a little kind of thing for like the oven. You can take out the stuff inside the oven. Not sure what it is called in English, but yeah. I will probably not keep this one, so I don't know where it belongs. Then I got this ensemble also, which I don't believe is Barbie, eventually a homemade, eventually another doll line, snap-wise, because the snap oxidized, they're not really high quality snaps. The fashion piece is actually pretty well made, but I don't think Barbie was using also these buttons in the front. Nice pockets though, and it comes with a matching foulard that you can put around her head or so. Really nice ensemble. I will keep it actually, pretty cool ensemble, but I don't think it's Barbie, or if so, please help me out with that because absolutely no tag in here. So where is it from? Help me out with that. And the last fashion piece is this one here, which was actually on one of the 90s dolls. I don't know where this fashion piece belongs. It has also no tag. I would put this one definitely in some sort of 90s fashion. It's also not Lady Lovely Locks, so where is this fashion piece from? Is it Petra? Is it Cindy eventually? Nice though. We'll keep it definitely for one of my dolls who is missing their original outfit, but I don't know where it's from, so help me out with that if you know where it's from. But now, let's come... Well, let me just first clean a little bit this table. So, of course, nothing on it is cleaned, so I just came home, tried the research and filming the haul, so I can clean the dolls whenever I have time to do that. So, now let's come to the, I would say, highlight of this haul. You see here an original Barbie box, which says Teenage Fashion Model with Pedestal, stock number 850, imported from Japan, blonde ponytail. This is an original 60s Barbie's box. So on top of it we have the same Teenage Fashion Model with Pedestal, original designed by Mattel, imported from Japan. Barbie and Teenage Fashion Model are trademarks owned by Mattel Inc. 1962, Mattel Inc. Hawthorne, California, USA. And here you can see the old Mattel logo. So this was actually an incredible find, yeah. At the same seller where the Polly Pockets were. I was kind of focusing on the Polly Pockets. I did not notice all the stuff around. And then I was like, Polly Pockets, oh, nice, 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 nice. Then I found the McDonald's To My Little Pony. Ooh, great, great, great. And then I made a little turn around and saw on the table in the corner the whole lot of Barbie from the 60s, including the fashions that I already showed you, and this box. the box was opened and it has in there 2 dolls. Actually, a doll with body and then head. And I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I need that, I need that. And inside my head, I was already thinking, oh, they're for sure asking like 100 or so, but I'm willing to pay that, I'm willing to pay that, I'm willing to pay everything for that lot. Technically not everything, but I was willing to pay money for it. And then the seller placed everything together and asked the seller, so how much do you ask for this lot here? I would take literally everything. And she was like, oh, I was thinking about 50 Swiss francs. So I was like, oh my goodness, 50 Swiss francs, here, take my money. That is a great deal. And then, of course, I bought also the Polly Pocket and the pony. They came on top of it, but for the whole lot with the fashions that I showed you and these pieces with the box, 50 Swiss francs. Perfect deal. Deal, 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 deal. Really nice. Who do we have here, actually? This is so exciting. The box also already gave you a hint which doll we have in here. And the doll itself gives you also a hint who she is. Well, we do have here a Swirl Ponytail Barbie, which is amazing. I don't have a vintage Swirl Ponytail Barbie. I have a reproduction of it. But this is so, so great. According to the box, it says 1962, so I'm thinking it's 1962 Swirl Ponytail Barbie. Eventually came out in 1963 here in stores, but definitely 60s doll. Really, really nice. Hair. The hair is so soft. It feels so amazing. I believe it seems like this mohair or what it is. I don't know what fiber they used back then for the hair, but mohair is like from a sort of a sheep or an animal actually, and this hair is really fine, also really thin, smooth, soft, and this definitely reminds me of that hair quality. So I'm not sure if they're using mohair for these Barbies, etc. or not. But now, Swirl Ponytail. Actually, this head was loose and this head were on this body. And when I saw this loose head and then I saw she is bald, I was first thinking, wow, is this really a Barbie? Is this a knockoff? What is it? Because it also inside the head. So inside the head is no markings at all that says like a year or Mattel or anything or Japan or something. Nothing. So literally nothing. I was like, is this really, really a knockoff or is this an original Barbie? And turns out she is, because when I researched the Ponytail Barbies, it only showed up the ones with the bangs. And that irritates me a little more, because I was like, shouldn't she have bangs? Is she then a knockoff or so? But no, thanks to my friend, thanks to my friends, CJ Dolls and Lau Sky Painter, they told me, no, she's actually Swirl Ponytail, which is more a rarer version than the one with the bangs. And I was like, oh ha, that is nice. So yeah, really cool. I do have my very first Swirl Ponytail Barbie, original 60s doll, found at the flea market in Zurich for 50 Swiss francs. How great is that? I definitely want to try to restyle her iconic sort of side part Swirl ponytail thing, because it should be then something like this. So a little bit of the hair goes over here, if I can quickly recreate it, and then the ponytail. So yeah, definitely will try to recreate this hairstyle and of course give her this ponytail that she's actually known for. This is her face, so she's definitely used. So she has dust there, she has some spots, but I think the most of it I can get rid of, except the green ears. So both dolls, also the other doll, had their earrings, but I took them off. So this is the remainings of the earrings. While I was taking off the earrings, the pearl from the Swirl Ponytail broke, so it was super, super, super fragile. And you see the earring metal piece is so corroded, which caused these green ears. There have been YouTube videos on how to remove these green ears. There are different techniques, etc. But at the moment, I don't feel confident enough to do that. So I will just clean as much as possible, and then I will keep it like she is. So yeah, but I do have my very first Swirl Ponytail Barbie, which is amazing. And the body that was actually in the box, and this head was wearing this body, is actually hers. So this body belongs to the Swirl Ponytail Barbie, as well as the outfit. So this doll came with a red swimsuit. Usually, like the Ponytail Barbies, you think this black and white striped swimsuit was or is the most iconic one, but actually there have been also releases with this red swimsuit. And as I mentioned before, in the when I showed you the fashions, there was another red swimsuit. So I do have two of them actually. So I'm not sure if at the point there must have been more ponytail Barbies or so. But really cool that I got her complete, missing the stand, missing the booklet, of course, but complete in doll wise. And I do have the matching box to her. That is so fantastic. Really, really nice find. Happy for it. Definitely a great deal. That is why I love to go to flea markets. Sometimes they are asking a lot of money, and then I'm like, no, actually not. But this seller had fair price, and I really, really like that, because I mean, fair price, yeah, you think, oh, you definitely paid not so much for it, yes, but I mean, you have to consider, I need to clean her, I need to restyle her, the box is damaged, they have the green ears, the wigs here, I will show you that later, were melted on the wig stand, so then it is a fair deal actually, right? So that is really cool, nice find, and I cannot wait to give her the ponytail that she once had. And then the head here was in there too, actually on the body as I mentioned, but I removed it and placed the right head to the right body. I got this one here. This is a Fashionqueen head, which came out in the year 1963 to 65, so I cannot tell you which era she is from or from which year exactly, but in that range. And it comes with the original wigs. So Fashionqueen Barbie was not only released as a doll with body, so she came with a body and the wigs, but also only as a head and wigs. And that is what I thought when I saw the loose head, is actually probably they bought only the head with the wigs, so she can replace the doll that she already has and kind of switch the head when she wants to play with this head. You switch it, and then if you want to play with the other one, with the ponytail, then you switch it back again. And I think that is what the thought of it was. Other than that, they have other dolls not brought there or already sold. I don't know, but that is what I thought about this Fashionqueen. So I think this was just the pack with the head and the wigs. So cool fashion doll, Fashionqueen Barbie. This one is a little bit in a bad condition because all around her head is this green from the earrings, so that really got into the plastic, unfortunately. But as I mentioned, there are tutorials on kind of trying to remove it. I don't feel confident enough to do that, but there are ways to do that. So, but on display from the front you cannot really see the earrings, and once she's wearing a wig also not. But cool thing, wigs. So I got the wig stand with the original bubble kind of front of it. I don't know what once was in here, but we got the wigs and the wig stand and the original bubble thing. I will not keep this one, honestly, even though it's really, really cool to protect the wigs, etc. But it takes up too much space to display it. Where should I display that? So this one is something that I will definitely not keep. Eventually someone is interested in that, I don't know, but for me it's nothing to keep. But now let's come to this one here, wig stands. This one actually was a nightmare. You see here all around hair and leftovers from the wig, etc. These wigs, or two of them, the blonde and the bubble cut one, were stuck on this. I don't know if they melted on this wig stand or what happens, but they were stuck, so I could rarely get them out. I had really to go with a sharp knife cutting around the edge because it was melted on these wig stands. I don't know why this happens, but somehow it happens that these wings are really attached to these stands and you can barely remove it. So I did my best to remove, but I could not remove everything. And you can definitely see there's been a melting going on this. So definitely also on this one here. This one was not, or is not affected by it because the brown wig the doll was wearing. So this did not melt, but this ones did melt. Definitely on the plastic, which is unfortunate. But I could remove it as good as possible, so the wigs are still intact. You can still put them on the doll. But yeah, that is what I wanted to show you. The wig stands kind of got destroyed because the wigs were melted on it. Now, this Fashionqueen Barbie is known that you can change her hairstyle on trends, on whatever you like. We got here this brown one which is definitely resembling for the bubble cup Barbie. Then we got here a blonde one, which is a little bit out of shape, so I tried to recreate it. She should have longer hair. In the front are the bangs, so she should come like something like this. Blonde hair, and then we got the brown hair here. So this is really, really cool. We got the fringes to the side, longer, swirly hair. Really, really, really nice. And once you put it on her, then she looks like a brunette Barbie. Or if I put this wig on her, then she's more like a bubble cup Barbie. And if I put this one here, she looks more similar to my Swirl ponytail Barbie. Some sort of. Yeah. So that is about the wigs from the beautiful Fashionqueen. What do you think about this haul? Do you like what I found? Did you think I overpaid for this doll, or do you think it's a really good price? What is your favorite? Write me down in the comment section down below. I really hope you liked this video. Please go and check out more videos on my YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button, and we'll see us in next video with Vintage Gaudi. Bye!